wonderful people. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, your one and only Cousin Star. I am here today again. I'm back again with my episode, Relationship Wahala. So today I will be talking about a story, not my story. So I'll be talking about a relationship I experienced. Will I say I experienced, or I'll talking about another person's relationship, but it was far back in 2007, then when I got admission into university. So there's this my neighbor, all these born again people that call themselves brother and sister, and they were my neighbor. They were very, very cool with what they were doing. They were dating. They were staying with each other. They were staying in the same house, and they're claiming to be brother and sister. So they call themselves uncle and auntie. And they were still doing what married people do, or but let's say what we do in a relationship, and they were okay with it. And as if I wasn't even bothered with all that. Where my anger is, or where will I say my why contradict the word of God because you want to please yourself? Why contradict the word of God? Why don't I hate it when people try to be biased or try to let things be their way or so? Will I put it that way or so? But this one, they were like, okay, that is fine to have a relationship, to have sexual intercourse, as long as you have it in mind that you're going to marry each other. That there's no place in the Bible that the Bible say that you must pay a bride price, then you can start enjoying everything. That what God sees at marriage is if he sees that your heart is like you like, how will I put it, like you truly want to marry the girl, or you both of you have agreed to yourself and come together and put it in God's hand that yes, I want to marry this girl, that it's okay to have sexual relationship. And I ask myself, if it's okay for you, if you guys see it to be right, then why pretend about it? This person I'm talking about is a teacher, Sunday school teacher. The girl is a children teacher, and you guys still together and tell outsider that you're related. Is my uncle, is my sister. You guys are doing what? And to kill it all, to even make matter worse, the guy is saying that he's better than me. Although I was much younger then, because I was in my early, I think I just gained admission into the university, and they were like, hey, go and sleep, I'll make you heaven. And I'm like, really, you don't even practice what you teach. Okay, fine. Let me say I agree with you. I agree with them. Okay, yes, you have intention to get married to this person. Yes, okay, fine. So therefore, okay, do it with this particular person. For where this guy asked me out and asked other girls out, and I know he has one thing or the other to do with all several girls. I see it. When I come back from school, several times I've bumped into him with other people. And you tell me that, and you keep on deceiving this girl. I'm not a feminist. No. I just believe in doing the right things. I don't come up to my YouTube channel to talk about relationship. It talks the relationship. I'll still bring more episodes of my sweet relationship and of relationship with other people that went good. But I'm just trying to say, why pretend to be this when you're this? Why use the word? Why do you use church to cover up? It doesn't make sense. No wonder the Bible said that those that call my name, Father, you will see them on that last day. You will cast them away from you. Say, go, I do not know you. Because they contradict the word of God just to suit themselves. But I'm not here to preach. I'm just here to tell you about relationship wahala. And I think the guy ended up not marrying that so-called girl. He just used that girl, collected what he has to collect, whatever, and left the girl and married another person. Why are we gullible as girls? We ladies, let me not call girls. I know sometimes when we are in love, I know there are sometimes that we really see, we can really see it in us, or something in us tell us that, okay, this person is not genuine, this person is like this, but we kill it. It happens to me. I'm not an exception. But we kill it. We try to find an excuse for that person. I think it's time we sit up and know what is best for us. I have a story to tell. I think I saw a movie. It's been long, but this movie was all about like a Christian movie. Will I call it a Christian movie? Yes. So there's this family that restricted their daughter from having anything to do with man and the rest of them, because the guy, the father is a reverend. It's a foreign movie, and you know, a young girl coming up now, and it's not a Nigerian movie. So the girl was like, no, he just wanted to have a relationship, and he had a boy that she was in love with, and she decided to go against the father's wish and spend the night with the boyfriend. So that on that night he spent with the boyfriend, that's the same night that the father died. So she now had this guilt that it was because she had something, or she had sexual intercourse with the guy, that's why the father died. So she started punishing herself. She will not go out, she will stay indoors. She was crying, she was like, she hates herself and the rest of them. So they had to call a reverend father to talk, like a reverend to talk to her. And the reverend came and like that she was I killed my dad, he didn't want me to, but I went against his wish, blah, blah, blah. And the reverend said that, no, don't see it this way. That he actually think the reason why God said we should abstain from this thing is because he knows that the way he created the ladies, the way he created the women hearts, that he did not think that it's actually a sin to have intercourse before marriage, but because he said he felt that why God set such rules is because he had looked at our hearts and he knows that we'll be emotionally done. Because sincerely speaking, by the time it's more like when we give out ourselves, when we give out our body, we become weaker, or will I say submissive, or will I call it submissive or so. So he said, he told the child that the daughter, that it wasn't because of that it was because the reason why God set those rules is because he wanted us. He doesn't want our hearts to be broken. He doesn't want our hearts to be toyed with. Because the moment we succumb to sexual relationship or to sexual intercourse, we get emotionally attached. And when it doesn't work out the way we want, we get broken, we get bitter, if you check out most of these feminists that we have now, it's because of the several heartbreak they have. And that's why they are feeling, maybe their hearts is very heavy towards men. They are irritated when they see man. Watch it very well. If this lady found true love, found someone that really cares and like them, they become submissive. And we ladies, who told us to love? I don't want to be biblical. I don't want to bring religion into these things, but listen to the instruction. Let's listen to the instruction from God. He said, men, love your wife just like I, Christ, love the church. And he now looked at we women. He now said, be submissive to your husband. He didn't tell you love your husband too. He said, be submissive to your husband. That does not mean you're not going to love your husband. What does it mean when God says we should be submissive to our husband? Submissive to our husband. Submissive. Cherish that love. Behold that love. Cherish that love. It is what I call it. It's an instruction for a man to do the loving while you be submissive to him. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I'm not here to preach religion. I'm not here to preach about love, because I'm not a relationship expert. Yes, because I am not of that. I'm not a fan of you have to do like this and you do like this for your relationship to be perfect. No, because everybody have their own strategy. Everybody have what works for them. Every marriage have what works for them. So some people like it violent, and that's what it works. That's what works for them. So I'm not here to talk about how you should do in your relationship. Don't do like this. Don't like a man. I'm just saying, I'm just looking at it from the Bible part where he instructed the men to do the love. Because if a man truly loves you, if a man, I've seen men go beyond because of they are in love with someone. I know how it feels when they are heartbroken. Just, I think we should take a break from loving. Take a break, take a pause. Love yourself. Find yourself as a lady. Be creative. Look for something that makes you happy. Now, that does not mean you should live a how will I call it? You should live your life. I just want to be happy. You do things they like. No. When I say look for something that makes you happy, if it is reading that makes you happy, if it is seeing a movie that makes you happy, find joy in whatever you do. Keep yourself busy. Start up a business. If you're the business tycoon, look for a job, no matter how minor it is. Train yourself. Try to enlighten yourself. Expose yourself. Give yourself the best. Love will find you. Don't look for love. Love will find you. And when it comes, you will embrace it. You will submit to it. You will cherish it. So I'm not here to talk about relationship master. I'm not a master of relationship, because every relationship have their strategy, like I said. But I'm just here to just talk to some few of us, be it man, be it lady. And you man, when you know you're not interested in a woman, please be very open to the person and tell the person the kind of relationship you want. I've had several guys tell me that, yeah, I don't want something serious. And I thank them for saying that. But it's just that at that moment, that's not what I want. I want the opposite. But I appreciate them because they were honest to me. They were truthful to me. And I keep them as friends. Close friends for that matter. But I'm not going to spend much time on this episode. I just want to talk about, I just want us to just be ourselves. Be happy. Try to find something that makes us happy. Be prayerful. Make life enjoyable. In the next 10 years, you'll be like 10 years added to your age. And trust me, the way the year run, you won't want to be left behind. And who knows? Nobody knows tomorrow. So I feel everybody should just have fun and be happy. Until I come your way again, I still remain your humble cousin style. And please, it won't cost you anything if you subscribe to my channel. As long as you're using the data, it comes with no charge. So just click on the subscribe button and like this video. I'll be bringing more episodes on relationship wahala. Until I come your way again, I still remember your one and only cousin style. Bye for now.